Hey, happy Saturday. I just wanted to pop on today and chat a little bit about Outschool and making worksheets. So I honestly haven't made so many worksheets in my teaching career. A lot of the curriculum comes with worksheets, or I've found worksheets that other teachers have made. I've made like a few here and there, but I haven't made a ton. On my current computer, I don't have Word. So I was trying to figure out how will I make my own worksheets with no Word and not really any typing apps or whatever they're called. So I looked around and I came across Canva, and I am super thankful for Canva. It looks like you can buy a membership to get other worksheets, but so far I've just been using the free part of Canva and I'm loving it. So I'm going to try to show it to you. I'm not super tech savvy with this share screen, so just bear with me. So we're gonna go to Canva. Hopefully you can see this. So I always go into templates, which is right here. And then from templates, I always go to worksheets. So let me try that one more time. I go to worksheets. And then from there, you can see that there are free ones and pro ones. So I think pro is when you purchase the app. So I always just click free and you can look around. So for example, there's animal homes, Mrs. Green's fruit stand, longer and longest, my sky diary. So you can either go in and click a worksheet that you like. So for example, let's say that I like candy jars. I'm going to click that. So I'm going into candy jars. Hopefully, I'm double clicking. There we are. I'm going to say use this template because it's free. Here I go. I'm going in. It's super cool because let's say you want this worksheet, you can actually go in and change things. So instead of candy jars, I can erase and I can call it Corey's candy jars. You can change what the description is. So I'm going to pull this really close so I can read it. But it says Candy won a contest. Help her choose her prizes by coloring in the candy jars with more candies in each pairing. So you can change what you want this to say. So maybe I will say, I'm going to say, Corey won a contest and, well, anyways, so you can write whatever you want. I'm not going to actually write it. So let's say I write Corey won a contest and she gets to pick the candy jars with the even numbers. You could do even numbers, you could do greater than, you could do less than, you can do whatever you want. You can go in here and you can delete the lines. Like if you don't want the date and you don't want name, etc. at the top, you can go through and delete it. So that's pretty nifty. So you can delete things, you can add things, you can drag and drop things, you can center it. So you can do whatever you want to an already made worksheet, which is really cool. Another example is if you don't want a worksheet that's already been made, you can actually go back and let me see if I can find it. Hopefully I can. Let's see here. I'm going to go into templates again. I'm going to go to worksheets. And then this time, if you can see this example, I'm going to go create a blank worksheet. So this one, you actually just get a blank worksheet. So let's say I want to do a worksheet about senses. I'm going to make a heading. It's going to be called My 5 Senses. I'm going to label the top My 5 Senses. This is going to be a cut and glue worksheet. So I'm going to go to my elements. I want a line because at the bottom, students will be cutting out this so they can cut and glue. So there's my line to show you cut here. I also have a recently used section. I recently used this cool little rectangle for cutting out. So for example, I made a 5 senses worksheet yesterday and I used this. And then in the box, I like wrote like sight or touch. So you can make your boxes. I'm going to copy this box because I want them to be the same size. And then I'm going to put my boxes at the bottom. And then if I want to, I can put a word in my box. So when students cut it out, there's the word there. So I'm going to add a subheading. I'm going to write touch because it's the 5 senses. I'm going to put that right here. Then I'm going to add another subheading. This time I'm going to write, so touch, I'm going to write sight, or you could do see. And then I'm going to do one more just as an example. And this time I'm going to do taste. Obviously there's 5 senses, so I would do 2 more. And then you can go in and you can find some kind of clip art. So for example, in the worksheet I made yesterday, I found a boy and then I put arrows pointing out of the boy, like where eyes are for sight, where your nose is for smell, where your fingers are for touch. And so students will then cut this part out and then they will cut and glue. So anyways, just super cool. I've been playing with it a lot, the worksheets. It's really nice to be able to create your own content for your classes. I mean, you can always, if you have other worksheets that, like, for example, you bought from Teachers Pay Teachers, you can go ahead and ask that teacher you bought it from if you can use it. I'm not sure because I haven't been using them, but I'm not sure how often you get that permission and how often you don't. I've just been making my own worksheets, so I don't have to worry about that. So Canva is super cool. You can make your own worksheets. Doesn't take too long once you get started. My first couple worksheets did take a long time, and now they're going pretty quickly. And they're actually pretty fun to make, and I like that I could say that I created it. Let me end the screen share. There we go. I hope that was helpful. Once again, it was Canva. So thank you, Canva, for your wonderful app. I really am appreciating it. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me. I'm still learning the app myself. I think it's really cool, but I still have a lot to learn. My email is kennedycarissa@gmail.com. And you can always message me on Instagram at Online Teacher Corey. I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy your Saturday, and I will talk to you later.